the problem that actually encapsulates all of them, that engulfs all of them, is short-termism. But you see it across society. Like I after I got my first jab, I needed a haircut. I went to this hairdresser's around the corner, and she was cutting my hair and making conversation. And obviously the subject of the pandemic came up because she'd only recently reopened. So we talked about the vaccine, and I said, oh, you know, I've just had my jab. And I said, oh, have you had yours yet? And she said, no, I'm not getting one. And I couldn't help but notice that this woman was 300 pounds. She was fucking massive. You know, I don't want to sound misogynistic or like fat phobic or whatever the word is, but she was a fat bitch. She really was. Her nearest and dearest will call her a fat bitch. I am positive of that. You can't be 300 pounds. Do you know what? I'm going to be horrendously overweight and be pretty much miserable all the time. But it's not fair to call me a fat bitch. That's false advertising. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty much what you're offering. She said she's not having the jab because she wasn't sure what it would do to her, and she just didn't feel safe about getting it. And she cited, here's the kicker, she cited the news reports of the blood clots. This 300-pound woman is worried about getting a jab in case it gives her blood clots in the brief 5-minute window that she's given herself to cut my hair and not shovel fucking cheeseburgers in her face. The short-termist thinking behind this on a societal level, where your hairdresser can say, I don't want to get the jab, which has been proven by scientists much smarter than you, me, or this fucking hairdresser, to be by a colossal extent safer for you than getting COVID, and will reduce your symptoms, decrease dramatically the likelihood that you'll need to be hospitalized or go on a ventilator. And yet this woman who has a cholesterol fucking high as a kite is like, oh, it might give me blood clot. Like, oh my God, motherfucker, can you just get your head out of talk radio for a second, put down the Daily Express and just listen to yourself? Like, what if you get blood clots? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, what if you get blood clots? Like, what? Here's a salad. Here's a fucking glass of water. Put down the Coca-Cola for a second. What if you get blood clots? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, today I get to feel like I'm not having the jab because I'm something of a contrarian, and I like to feel like I'm fighting against tyranny. Well, that's your short-termist goal achieved, and you feel good about yourself. When the novelty of that wears off and you get fucking COVID and you end up in a hospital, like, doesn't the long-term feeling of like embarrassment and shame ever fucking kick in with these people?